Have a Wii? Have a Wii U? Are you considering transferring your Wii identity over to your Wii U? After being upset about this for a couple of years now, I've concluded that it's probably fine, but you may want to watch this video first. You know, just in case. When the Wii U was first released in 2012, it came with the capability to move your game data, Wii Shop purchases, and points balance from your physical Wii to the virtual Wii on your Wii U. Ugh, say that 5 times fast. Physical Wii, virtual Wii U.
From your physical Wii to the virtual Wii on your Wii U.
Back when it was till 2012, this was kind of a raw deal. There were definitely more cons than pros. I wrote a video about it in early 2013 that I ended up not filming because so much kept changing. And then in 2014 I actually wrote, filmed, and mostly edited another one. But while I was doing that, even more things changed. Unfortunately for me, what had so rustled my jimmies, what had bothered me so much, was more or less just not relevant anymore. We did a video for Famicom Dojo that shows how to do the actual transfer, which is perilous enough itself. What, you didn't know about the new videos? We're doing 10 weeks of videos of the all-new dedicated Famicom Dojo channel. And we're already in week 4. Don't tell me you didn't know about it. So instead of doing a pros and cons video, here are the things that happened in the last 2-ish years since the Wii U was released, in chronological order, that knocks down my deftly crafted argument for not transferring your Wii over to your Wii U. Nintendo! Originally, the only way to play virtual console games was on the virtual Wii on the Wii U, with the original launch features that just meant you load it up, your gamepad would shut off, and you would play it just like you would on a regular Wii. What's the point? Since then, the Wii U Virtual Console has been released, as we all knew it would, and as an incentive for your transfer, you will get deep discounts for all the games that you already own, and have the privilege of paying $1 or $1.50 to buy again. But you get things like Miiverse integration, the ability to play on the Wii U gamepad, and maybe some advanced features like Duck Hunt Virtual Console. Now this is offset by the sparse selection of games, and being limited to only NES and Super NES games, at least in the US. But since the service launched, they've also added Game Boy Advance games and downloadable Wii titles. On top of that, they've been releasing games for the NES and Super NES that were never available on the Wii Virtual Console, like Earthbound, Mega Man X2 and 3, and 7. Pretty much all the 8 and 16-bit Mega Mans. Mega Men? So if you bought Mega Man 9 and 10 on WiiWare, you can have them all on one console. That's not bad. No, stop. $1 still isn't free, so a rather sizable collection can still cost a lot to upgrade. But even then, it's still available on your virtual Wii, and even that's not as bad as it used to be. I'll talk about that in a minute. Next, Nintendo announced the end to most of its Wii digital services in the summer of 2013. This included Wii Connect 24, the ability to exchange messages and friend codes between Wii systems, and all of the Nintendo-based channel applications that required streaming services, except for, third-party things like Hulu and Netflix. And those apps are free and pre-installed on the Wii U. And in HD. This removes a potential con and also removes redundant services that the Wii U does just as well, if not better. But it does so by not giving you a choice to go back to the Wii for anything. So before I mentioned the Wii U Virtual Console, well, the fall 2013 system update added the capability to display but not control games on the Wii U gamepad. This basically made the gamepad a glorified portable TV for all of your Wii games, Virtual Console games, WiiWare games, anything on the Virtual Wii. And it's pretty much half of a feature that Wii and Wii U owners have been asking for since the system launched. And even that much has changed since I wrote this as a companion piece to the Famicom Dojo episode almost a year ago. Because now we have the digital downloadable Wii games, and those you can control on the gamepad. Like this. Just like this. Which proves that they could have done this. They just didn't want to, because it would cut into their Wii U Virtual Console sales. Ugh. And finally, the nail in the coffin for most arguments against transferring. Summer 2014, Nintendo shut down the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. That. Right there. That allowed online multiplayer between Wii and DS systems. Now this is more to do with their partner GameSpy going bankrupt, but it was probably always going to happen anyway, and this just changed the timetable a bit. Unfortunately, the Wii U itself does not replace the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, so you still can't play online even in the virtual Wii inside your Wii U. But why would they want you to? Ugh! Nintendo just wants you to upgrade to the latest and greatest anyway. So as you can see, some actions were taken deliberately from the get-go to make the transfer more appealing. And they backpedaled on a few of those things, but since a lot of it has more to do with end-of-life cycle issues, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. There are still a few reasons not to do it. Here are a few potential issues for your consideration. And now we're just talking about cons. All cons. First, it's completely irreversible. Once you hit that button to start packaging the contents of your Wii onto your SD card, there is no going back, even if you never load your card onto the Wii U. Your old system is wiped. Do you share your Wii with the family, a significant other? You might want to hold off. No more GameCube controls. This may not be a problem for you with the first remodeled Wii or the Wii Mini, which took out the GameCube ports. But I have a launch model. There are several Wii games that are compatible with GameCube controllers, such as Smash Bros., Mario Kart Wii, plus the slew of games on the Virtual Console. And the Wii U doesn't have GameCube ports. Trust me, I've looked. Well, although, again, since I decided to redo this whole rant, Nintendo released this, the Wii U GameCube adapter. It's USB, which they released packaged with some copies of the new Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and independently. Good luck finding one. I'm sorry, that was mean. Even if you do find one, it only works with Super Smash Bros., and there are currently no plans to make it compatible with anything else. Although, who the heck knows, even that might change before I even finish making this video. I mean, even though I was wrong about the whole GameCube Virtual Console thing. I don't think I was wrong, just early. Good gad. They look so goddamn like this in person. And yeah, you can use the classic controller instead of the GameCube, but that's really not the point. Okay. If that's too nitpicky, how about this? You can only transfer what's on your Wii internal system memory. Nothing on your SD card will work on your Wii U, even if you just plug it right in there. Currently, this is easy enough to work around. Just make sure that any backups of your save files, as much of your digital content, is stored on the system memory before you do the transfer. Everything else can be downloaded again from the Wii Shop. Well, as long as the Wii Shop is available. Why would that go down? Right? I don't think this is much worse than reauthorizing other consoles like a 360, which makes you download everything all over again anyway. So I think it's more of an annoyance than a drawback. And besides, you can't even upgrade your games to an Xbox One. We should be happy to have this problem. Although, last I heard, admittedly I haven't looked to see if this is still true, Lost Windows doesn't make the transfer correctly for some reason. The game moves, but the game save doesn't. So if you're okay with losing your progress... Alright, but this might matter to you. The Wii Identity Transfer is now the only way to get your Miis from the Wii to anything else. This is especially true after all the data services went down and you can't exchange friend codes anymore. Once you have completed the transfer, there is a utility on the Wii U to import your old Miis from your onboard Virtual Wii, where you can share, alter, or copy them to your Wii U or 3DS. Now, I'm going to be lazy for this part and reuse footage that I shot from the old video, because really, I have some other Famicom Dojo videos to shoot, so time's a wasted. Since the Wii U has Miiverse, messaging functionality, and Mii sharing has been totally replaced. But I'm a guy who hasn't transferred over his Wii and has no intention of doing so. Is there any alternative for me? Aha! Gotta put the wrist strap in, very important. Go into Mii Maker on your Wii and load up your controller with copies of up to 10 of your Miis. So in theory, I should be able to sync this remote up to the Wii U and launch the Virtual Wii, load up Mii Maker, and find the remote. Oh, come on! What, seriously? So I have to transfer my Wii over to my Wii U? Why would I want to do that with all of these downsides? Now how am I supposed to get the dude, Captain Sisko, and Hitler on my Wii U? Oh, just look at that hair. Seriously. So if you don't want to do this transfer yourself, there's still a way out. If you have a friend who's about to do it, you can give them your Miis. And no, you can't transfer it digitally since, the Wii friend codes and digital services are shut down for the Wii. But if you're already dedicated to the idea, you can load up a Wii controller, or a few more, to get your collection transferred. Thanks, Phil! These are heavy. Man, my arm's getting tired. This is ridiculous. Speaking of Miis, there is one more potential problem, and this one kind of sucks. Some games, like Mario Kart for Wii, require that you attach your game save to a Mii, and that Mii has to continue to exist on your system, or you lose your save file. Now, this may have to do with how the whole transfer works, but I've heard at least one anecdotal case where the save file becomes disconnected from the Mii, even though it's totally there, and the save file is unusable. Even though both these things transferred. Are you willing to risk it? Sorry, Phil. Who am I kidding? You're just going to play Mario Kart 8 anyway, which is what I'm going to do right now. It's for these reasons that I won't be transferring my Wii to my Wii U, although once Nintendo does announce that they're going to shut down the Wii Shop, I think I'm going to seriously reconsider that position. For instance, Club Nintendo is going to be gone by the time you see this. Oh, man. For more information on how to actually do the transfer, there's a video over at the Famicom Dojo channel. It's a whole separate channel now. You should really subscribe. I'm not even playing. The Wii U is still unplugged. So lame.